Seems to be growing well.
Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever.
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself. These things feel too much like tombs for my liking. know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, if you need anything too, Fred. Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say. You must have made a fortune on these places, selling people the chance for a future.
Seems to be growing well.
Yeah? Hi, how are you?
Lots of nifty tech down here. They're not gonna miss it. Anything I can do? You just say the word. Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement. Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful. Quite a setup they had down here. Folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Hey, what's up, Noodle? How you doing today? Hey, what's up, Noodle? How you doing today?
That song was Hold On by Creeper.
Oh, I'm just getting the morning coffee here. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Getting my coffee, getting my day started, and trying to get used to this whole thinking and talking and playing a video game at the same time. Tricky business. I like to, excuse me, I like to play in the mornings. Can't hear myself think. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I like to get an hour or two in the morning. I get my coffee, and then oftentimes I don't play again for the rest of the day. Yeah, I imagine it's the opposite for how most people do it. I didn't always do it that way, but life circumstances mean that I don't really have to be anywhere in the mornings anymore. Yeah, I hear you. That's the normal way to do it, right? Hey, Sam Jackson's character in what was that Elmore Leonard Tarantino movie with Robert De Niro? He talked about the same thing, the classic thing, right? Because Robert De Niro would get high and sit on the couch all day, and Sam Jackson would talk about how he liked to handle his shit, handle his business, and then he would get high. And that's generally the better way to do it, but here we are. Yeah.
Nice.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacles.
I always thought it was interesting how different the art style for these magazines is from the rest of the game. It's also crazy how easily you can overlook a magazine. Like you saw I had the key for this place. I've been in here before, but for whatever reason I didn't notice this magazine. I'm curious about a couple things, if you don't mind. My camera speed, my camera sensitivity here, is it annoyingly high? Is it? Should I turn it down for a more pleasant viewing experience? Oh, that was an artillery grenade. Shit. Okay, cool, thank you. I do that all the time. I activate or I equip an artillery grenade and I forget to unequip it, and then I throw it somewhere terrible. Usually where I throw it is on my own settlement, and I proceed to blow up my own settlement. So, did everybody see the note from Bethesda? Just came out yesterday morning, talking about Fallout 3 remaster, Fallout New Vegas remaster, confirming Obsidian working on a Fallout project. Big news. Big news. It's official from Bethesda. Stuff that, you know, for folks who kind of pay attention to the leaks and the rumors and all that, it came out years ago that they had a roadmap to do these remasters. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So I was thinking about, I got a 30-minute clip of doing some building for the Cube Challenge, just putting together some custom gun racks and stuff like that. And what I was thinking about doing is just taking that 30-minute clip and using that basically as the backdrop to share the note from Bethesda, to read it and kind of do my reactions and talk through it as I read through it. So about a 30-minute video clip. I'm not sure how many of the Fallout settlement builders kind of track Fallout news that way, or if it's kind of an older crowd. Hey, Snicker, how you doing? I like the descriptions of emojis. Face, fuchsia, tongue. Oh, I missed it in time. That's funny.
Nice.
Oh, I'm doing okay, Snicker. Just getting my day started here. It's about 7:45 in the morning here on the West Coast, so I like to have a little coffee and Fallout in the mornings. I oftentimes think of just, I should just stream it, right? Because I do it almost every day. I might as well stream it, but I've had a devil of a time kind of setting up the. Oh yeah, I just need to go back. Setting up the thumbnail and the title and all that stuff within my PC so that I can select it on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, we'll follow that up with a little more unhealthy stuff there, Snicker.
My duty. Can't wait to see
Hey
what you
there.
bring back.
Well, look who's
Location
back.
sounded very
I take it
promising.
that area's clear?
Yeah, the area's clear. Fuck it, dick.
Affirmative.
Impressive. Keep proving your worth. I may start to trust you.
All right, cool,
Commonwealth
Noodle.
will be running out of
I appreciate you
vermin
stopping
soon.
by.
If you need time
You're
to
awesome.
regroup, take it. Once you're ready, let me know.
I'm ready.
Good.
I'm ready.
Details are on your map. Report back when the area's clear.
I don't think I did Halen's yet.
Hail, Knight.
Hail.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Let's see, do I need Halen? No, I do not need Halen. Well, should we go to Dunwich Borers and get Krem's tooth? Because I don't think I have that yet on this character. Kremv? How do you say that? Kremvh, I think is how you spell it. You know what I'm talking about? It's a melee weapon. It's like a sword with a poison effect. Yeah, the spooky knife. That's right. That's the one. My favorite weapon, I think, so far ever has been this Junkie's Disciples Cutlass. You know, Junkie's is withdrawal effects. So the more withdrawal effects you have, the higher your damage. And I have 7 or 8 addictions so far. I'm working my way towards getting all of them, but some of the drugs are actually kind of rare and hard to find. Yeah, there's all my addictions. It's not just coffee and Fallout in the morning. Psycho, Med-X, Jet, Overdrive, Mentats, Buff Out, Daddy-O, and alcohol addiction. So if you come here into my inventory, you see that I've been saving up. I got 4 day trippers ready to go because I don't have day tripper addiction yet. I got 3 furies ready to go. I don't have a fury addiction yet. And then I'm not sure. I'd have to look up. I don't remember if you can get addicted to Excel or not. But there's like 13 addictions you can get altogether. Yes, Decker, I've heard about that. That the cutlass. So how does it work that the cutlass blade can just be put onto a machete that has a legendary effect that you like? Okay. I don't know if I have any good machetes. I don't know. Let's go take a gander at my Legendary Weapons Emporium. Warning, hard security. Protection required.
Attacking Fort Strong? Or was
Yeah?
Yeah.
super mutants?
So I guess you can't hear the radio right now, but
I guess maybe they're
Travis
taking
is
over.
talking about super mutants at the moment.
Brotherhood? That was a joke.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Sure.
Stays hidden forever.
So in these mannequins, you see I have labels: normal clothing, unique clothing, basic armor, legendary armor, power armor, basic weapons, legendary weapons. These are just open and available for now. And of course, dog gear. And then this is my unique weapons and unique armor mannequin.
Maybe constantly trying to kill
So
us, but the Commonwealth
let's
never
see
lacks for
what if we
excitement.
have any machetes. So Snicker, that's a great question about the bonus outweighing the penalty from withdrawal. So I think if you really, really run the numbers, then the way I've done it is not the smartest way to do it. So coming in here to these, I think that the smartest way to do it would be to not get addicted to any that impact strength negatively. So if you look here, I have -1 strength from Psycho, Overdrive, and Buff Out Addiction. So that's already -3 strength right off the top. So I was thinking that probably what I would do is pull up the list of addictions and only get addicted to the ones that do not impact strength, since my goal is to get the strength damage on the cutlass specifically. The highest that I've had the damage on the cutlass up to is 1,588. So for comparison, that's about as powerful as 4 plasma grenades or 2 pipe launcher frag grenades. It's more powerful than a Fat Man. See if I can pull up a Fat Man here. Yeah, I think my Fat Man I've might finally be more powerful because I maxed out that. But yeah, 1,588 damage this fast is insane. And that is not all from the junkies, though. It's also because I'm level 166. So I have all the goodies. Especially this one. Nerd Rage. There's a wonderful video online. It came out in the last year or two. And it's this really fantastic video this guy did. Got tons and tons of views. And it was just about his strategy and his approach for kind of maxing his intelligence. He's getting like over 20 intelligence and using nerd rage, and he just had this really cool approach to playing the game. And so I've modeled this playthrough a little bit after that, because you see him level 166 there, but I have 1 endurance. So I've got nothing in endurance. Nothing at all, because it's level 1. And so that makes me a bit of a glass cannon, because the thing with this game is always, oh, it's too easy, right? Like if you come from playing Dark Souls and, you know, more challenging games, it's just too easy. You know, survival doesn't make it any harder, it just makes it more tedious. And, so putting the endurance down to 1, and then at times even just not even wearing armor. Wait, what am I wearing right now? Oh, my jumpsuit. Okay, machete, that's what we're looking for here. Machete, machete. Oh yeah, so this is my, this is most, it's not all, but this is most of my legendary weapons collection. I've gotten rid of ones that I don't like, so these are, you know, the semi-decent ones here. This is a lot of damn weapons. But I don't know that I have many machetes. Kneecapper weapons are maybe the best. Just glorious. Really fantastic, legendary to give to your companion as well. I guess I don't have any machetes. Oh well. Oh well.
People really lasted 200 years inside these tin cans? I would have got fatty.
Alright, here we go. Let's get the spooky knife. My spooky knife? It's wild how people drop in, drop out, drop in, drop out. And this makes you wonder what people are looking for, you know, when they stop in for a few seconds and they're like, oh thanks. Makes you wonder. Perhaps they're looking for a lady. Maybe they want to hear a girl. That's not a girl. I'm out of here. You hear me? Uh-oh. The hell are you? Yeah, there's some folks I've noticed are... Whoa! What do you have? Explosive bullets? What the... Motherfucker? Is that a turret with explosive rounds? What the hell? I got something for your ass, Jack. Two can play that game. That's right. Let's get down to business. Yeah, that turret it's like a specifically famous one, isn't it? Now that I come to think of it. I figure if I go into Dunwich Borers, then I'll be sure to bore everybody. Right? Everybody will be bored and leave. No, actually, to be fair, this one location, if I remember correctly, has the most kind of like Skyrim flavor, like with the what was his name? Sheograth or something? The Prince of Madness, whatever it was. If I remember correctly, this place is kind of like that. I doubt that. My favorite little weapon here is this, I call it Plasma Knees. It is a plasma gun with the kneecapper legendary effect. But what you do is you put a flamer barrel on it, okay? Yeah, Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, that's the one. Famous quest line, right? What you do is you put the flamer barrel onto the plasma pistol with the kneecapper legendary effect, and absolutely nothing in the game can stand up to it, pun intended. Watch what it does to this guy. Alright, we'll run it for a minute here. With a little overdrive. Huh? See what I mean? Here, let's get the jumpsuit on so we can... Oh, I already have it on. Let's get crazy. Yeah, good point, Snicker. Yeah, they do look real cool. Reminds me too, if you ever play Warframe, Ignis, what's it called? Ignis Wraith? I gotta look it up. Hold on a second. Yeah, Ignis Wraith. And there's a couple other weapons like that. Famous like flamethrower kind of weapon. And that's what this one is like too. This one doesn't have nearly the reach and the spread, but
Sweet.
yeah, it'll almost make you feel bad against the Deathclaw or something because they just can't stand, they just can't get up.
I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out.
I doubt that.
Think you can hide?
I'm not trying to hide, bro. I feel like mining helmets are one of those things. Like you got to pick them up wherever you find them, right? Because they're so cool on settlers. You give them the different colored mining lights. Now we're just gonna be cruel. Avert your eyes if you deplore cruelty. Yeah, exactly, the ragdoll.
Getting tired yet? Push him out!
That's right, folks, your eyes do not deceive you. It's an explosive combat shotgun. The Holy Grail. Oh yeah, there's like gas down here, isn't there? The one, the only, the explosive combat shotgun.
Hey,
Hey!
time's up!
Don't you die on me! Again!
Alright, let's run this back. Why do you think... why do you think that they recorded a line for the Raiders to say, "Don't you die on me"? Most of them are threatening to rip your fucking throat out, right? I'm gonna rip your fucking throat out, right? But then some of them say, "Don't you die on me." Like, why? Why?
I'm in.
I'm in. Bunch of goddamn cowards. Saugus can't run without its iron, so Slag sent me to figure out why the scum in this place can't turn out a shipment of scraps to save their lives. And what do I find? These yellow bastards eating food they haven't earned, whispering to themselves about the things down in the mine. Well, I'm here now. These maggots have bigger things to fear than a couple of ferals. Last 2 shipments made it out on time, but the crew we sent to clear out the ghouls down below haven't come back. We're running out of scrap up here. We need to get deeper into the mine. Guess I have to do everything around here. I'm safe in the light, etc., etc. You make a good point, Snicker, you make a good point. I'm always reminded of Dumb and Dumber. I don't know if you're American or British or Swahili. I don't know if you know Dumb and Dumber. But there's a fantastic line delivery in Dumb and Dumber. Where he said, "Don't you go dying on me!" See, I almost did it again. I almost just missed another magazine.
There we go.
There we go. $29. Okay, then. We have to keep going deeper, don't we? We have to go deeper for the spooky knife. I was a huge fan of Dumb and Dumber. Alright, let's see if I can do this without killing myself this time. Now we're into the spooks. Hey. No hesitation. Iron Fist. And then we go here. We do this. That guy had all the Wonder Glue. Son of a bitch. I think it's wild how many cigarettes are in this game. I can't stop thinking about it. Because cigarettes in our media and in our advertising are such like a taboo thing, right? Like, oh no, you can't have that on the cover in the film. Remember, especially when I was a kid, it's a big thing, right? And even now, like, I don't know. Like, try putting somebody smoking into a thumbnail and see how much the algorithm will push the thumbnail, right? I don't know.
Broken.
Yeah. Tim, buddy. What you doing down here? Dunwich.
Tim, good job on keeping things under wraps. We've taken your advice and have asked the other project managers
Hello,
to meet you at
Noodle.
Station 4. Stall them if they arrive before we get there. They haven't been told anything. We are very close to accomplishing our goal. Please be patient. You will be rewarded in time.
And there we have it, Snicker. The spooky knife. Straight out of Skyrim. Now I have to go get my Skyrim helmet. With the fortifying iron helm. Gotta remember where I left that thing. I agree. Spooky Knife is definitely the best name. I'm gonna drown soon. You know, Snicker, I do have Automatron, but I don't think that the Mechanist Lair has enemy NPC spawn points for settlement defense. Right? Because all the other settlements are outside. And what's up, Virtual Atheist? And so they all, like, you can go... I do this as well. You can go online and you can see that people have mapped out. There's like really handy reference maps for the enemy spawn points for settlement attacks for all of the settlements. And so when you're doing the settlement ambush kit, you can kind of design around those. Well, not kind of. You can 100% just pull up the map online and say, okay, this is where the enemies will come from, so I'm just gonna handle it that way. Yeah, I was thinking, Snicker, for the Mechanist Lair, because I haven't really done it yet on this playthrough. Where's it at? Yeah, so this is where I am on the... I still need to build Jezebel a body in order to get closer to unlocking the Mechanist lair. I was thinking of using the Mechanist lair for some sort of armory or storage, you know, a place where I can go to kind of look at my weapons and my gear and things. It's like I love the junk decoration idea, you know, decorating with junk, having junk out. But I really like having my useful items, you know, having those out where I can see them. You know, my clothes and guns and stuff.
Sweet.
Okay, now we're going to 10 Pines. This is where I'm building my 3x3x3 Cappy Cube Challenge Legendary Armory. Yeah. Here it is right here. Now, Pericles. This is Pericles. Okay. Pericles keeps an eye on the joint. Alright. Now let me go introduce you to the brother and sister settlers which are living right in here right now. Okay, sister settler now she's the guard. She oversees the operation. She's the muscle. Okay, she's the tough, the heavy. Right? And she's a good old girl. And this is her brother. He's a bit of a farmer.
Let's trade.
Sure thing.
So you see we have our potatoes in here. Now the direction, I know Noodle and Snicker know this, but the direction that you turn these plants will dictate where the settler is on the ground when they're working them. So see, it's a lot of little detail when you're making a settlement. Noodle, I appreciate you noticing the aesthetic that I've put together for these two. So if we come in here, let's do a little impromptu tour, okay? Now, when you're coming in here, a lot of what I'm working with is RGB, right? We all know RGB. Look, come in here to your display. RGB, red, green, blue, right? This is basic color theory. Okay? So, now come to my front door. Now what do you see? Red, green, blue. Now, with red and green and blue in your mind, look around this place. You see? Now, don't abandon the stream because there's a pre-made bunk bed here, okay? We'll fix that up, okay? We'll get a custom bed in there for you now, all right? We'll handcraft something up to your standards, okay? So you don't unsubscribe, okay? I was talking about this with Crying Cube. Thank you, Noodle. Color is really important to me. I think it was Crying Cube. I was discussing the idea of painting with paintings and how it occurred to me when I was looking at Crying Cube's build recently that she was doing the same thing, right? The idea of just like painting with paintings. It occurred to me that I do this on one wall in every one of my settlements somewhere. I paint with paintings. It's just something about the color aesthetic of it. There is normally a door here. I should clarify that. There's a Slocum's auto close door here, but being the dumbass that I am, see, I installed that very early in the construction process. And so, you know how it is. You're in workshop mode, and you're going from the top floor to the bottom floor, back and forth, back and forth. And every time you come up to a door, you have to pop out of workshop mode, open the door, and then go back into workshop mode. I must have done that 100 times before I just said, store the door in the damn workshop and put it back up when you're finished. All right, this is the most chaotic tour ever. So here's our this is kind of a second story landing. This is that's really what this is here. Okay, and so we come upstairs. Now I should have shown you down from the ground floor, because everybody wants to know how to do this. Look, that's a full-size warehouse glass wall. It's a full-size warehouse glass wall, sitting level and flush with a normal height wall. You see that? See? That's a full-size warehouse wall. Everybody wants to know, how do you do that? How do you get that in there like that? Well, we'll talk about that in the video coming up soon. I like to use the Raider tents in front like this, not just for the aesthetic of kind of breaking up the cubishness of it all, but also for this. And just get right up to the top. Now, let's go into the armory. Oh, yeah. Parkour is so fun in this game, Noodle. Now, this is my Grognak wall. People like my Grognak wall. And I was asking Sean the other day, and he was saying, you know, he didn't know what a Vault-Tec shelf was. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. It's this shelf right here. So if anybody knows how to fill this shelf up, or if it's just a matter of, you know, drop the items and stick them in there. But obviously I'd like to fill this shelf up. You know, right now I have some little mods and stuff in there. You know, you obviously want to fill up your shelves. Yeah, crates and boxes. Crates and boxes. Do you mean like these kind of, like Foot Lockers, or like these kind of Enclave crates? So you see, I have, not only do I have the Enclave crates, but they're full of ammunition as well. You know, suitcase, got my wedding ring and my military fatigues in there. The wood ones and the blue ones. Okay, I see. Thank you, Snicker. Okay, I see what you mean, Noodle. You're talking about the ones that you carry back, from the wasteland. Not in your inventory, but like floating in your hands in front of you. I got you. So here's a little thing I started experimenting with, and as you can see, it's, you know, we're kind of mid-build here. But it's the idea of putting... These are just letter I's from the Neon kits, right? But putting those as kind of these dividing lines between... See that? Between the rows of gun racks. Because yes, this is cool. This is cooler. Okay, cool, Noodle. Yeah, as far as buckets and fire extinguishers, for this space, I'd all have to come back to, do I see a through line to something armory related? But yeah, that's a good tip. Thank you. I want all the free advice. Thank you. Power armor pieces. Yeah, I need to get a suit in there, but you're talking about actual like a power armor piece not on a frame, huh? Like would those fit on this shelf? Yeah, so this is see, I got 20 fusion cores in the locker here, more rounds down there. and this wall was done, and then I pulled it apart because I'm gonna take these downstairs and build it into something more like the Grognak one. And kind of still tinkering in this room here. Got a few little items up on my shelf. So yeah, this is pretty much where my Cappy 3x3 cube is at right now. Mostly done. One thing that I like is that you can see straight out the back middle, right there. All right, like on the one hand, it's this kind of dense cube, but on the other hand, you can see right through the middle. Thank you, Snicker. Oh, here's another angle that I really like. Like, this is a very Electron kind of, I almost said my real name. This is a very Electron kind of imagery here. The way that the door looks, looking in at the painting and the color. I don't know, I just like it. Thank you, Noodle. So this is the armory for Outpost Zamonja Settlement Ambush Kit build. We'll walk around the corner here. Thanks, Noodle. Yeah, I've had a great time looking at everybody's cubes. You know, Sean had that cool barge and shipping containers. Detour had that. What do we call that style? Like a construction warehouse, Miami vibe. I don't even know what you call it. Now, behold, you've never seen anything like this. Look at this. Just feast your eyes. Feast your eyes on this. I call this one Chutes and Ladders, because there's dozens of ladders here. And it's all about just having a good, happy, fun time in defending against dozens of attackers. Thanks, Noodle. I feel like maybe I do a bad job of sharing my content online. Maybe sometimes my stuff is better than my social media skills. I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to show you some of the thinking here on this build. So pathing is super important. You notice how I just smoothly walk right up here, and you got to be able to smoothly move around. Let's Cappy Chappy, brother, how you doing? Let's advance time here so we can see what the hell we're doing. Now, my favorite times of day are, as far as like the lighting in the game, it's around 6 to 8 a.m. and 6 to 8 p.m. Sounds good, Noodle. So if you guys remember when we were in... Yeah, that's right. You don't want to get stuck. When we were in stream the other day and Sean was discovering that you could angle these down, and I was talking about that I had done that, this is what I was talking about, that I have this right here. Because if you step back and look, right, you look at this area, and if not for the projector on the ground, you'd say, oh, well, that area is kind of dead, right? That area, you know, there's nothing really happening there color-wise, visual-wise, and so that's what I put that there for. So, yeah, this thing is all about movement. So, you mentioned parkour. Watch me just run around. I'm just going to sprint around just quick as I can. Sprinting, sprinting, sprinting. Up and down, anywhere I want to go. Without ever having to stop. And I'm trying to design these settlement ambush kit to be that way. Where you just go, go, go. Check this out. You guys are settlement builders, so you'll appreciate this. Average Fallout gamer out there, they wouldn't know what they were looking at. But you guys will know what you were looking at. Look, I got shack floor pieces stuck through the wall of my vault room. How did I do that, you ask? Well, it all starts over on the side. Hey, Sean. I appreciate you swinging by. I hope you're having a good day today, sir. I know you have big days on Saturdays, right? The double stream. But those little ledges, watch what you can do with these little ledges up there. So you're in the room. Yes, like this. Sean must be the one that watches my videos on Google Classroom. Yeah, am I right? So did you see what I did there? Look at that. Look at that. That's advanced techniques right there. Watch. So, Noodle, my question to you would be, how do I share this build on my YouTube channel in a way that doesn't suck? That's my question to you. Do I just do a little settlement walkabout and just slowly walk around like this, like turn my camera sensitivity down and just slowly walk around? Do I do it like that? Do I get into workshop mode and show you the particulars, right? The particulars? How I mix things? Sean, don't answer for Noodle. How rude, sir. Well, yeah, I hear you. Tour, but tour is not really specific enough. So with tours, like we like a tour where people come in here, right? We come into settings and turn the sensitivity all the way down, right? Right, and then try to move the camera slowly so people don't. What do you think of this little back-to-back workshop station? They're not straight, they need to be straightened up. Look at that amateur bullshit. Fire this builder. Alright, there we go. A little bit better. I don't like the legs sticking off though. I'm gonna retitle this stream Amateur Hour. Okay. So next time we all know what we're signing up for. Okay, so yeah, proper. I appreciate you stopping by, Sean. I really do, sir. And best of luck with the grading and with your streams later today as well. All the best to you, sir. We love what you do with the community, bringing these people together. You know, as you can see, a lot of other folks, you know, they just don't have the courage to hop onto the microphone and speak into it and engage with the people. And it's amazing, like, you don't take time off, you don't go on vacations, you don't call in sick. Like, people can depend on you to be there, and that's commendable. Yeah, cameraman, yeah. Cameraman. I'm glad that you said that, Cappy, because I got something for you guys, okay? It fucking sucks when I'm trying to talk about this shit in Sean's stream and, you know, everybody's paying attention to something else. But this is my stream, right? So we can talk about what I want to talk about. And here's what I want to talk about, is this right here. Because you said cameraman. Oldie Noodle, yes. We will peace out here in 2 minutes. Excellent. Yes. 2 minutes. Oh, this is the last thing right here. You said cameraman, okay? I want to do something with this right here. This is like a camera mast, okay? So for when those of us on console want to get... Damn it. Want to get proper PC views. Look at that. See? It's a camera mast. So if you want to get a high up view of your settlement, but without building a bunch of scaffolding or something, you build a super tall chiller with shelves on either side and you jump up. So I want to make a video about this, Noodle. I want to credit you for the chiller. But I wanted to ask, do you think people would appreciate this? I know we got to run. I know it's Tango's thing. I'm trying to hurry up here. But do you think people would appreciate this invention? Yeah, it doesn't obstruct the view. It's real small and mobile, so you can stick it into... Okay, got you. It's the other guy. I understand. Okay, understood. But yeah, do you think people would appreciate this? I feel like this is a genuinely cool invention. You know? So you can get up here, and now if you want to, Noodle, just like you said, you just add your rugs at the end of the shelves, and you can start walking along up here in the air, and you can make it look like they look on PC with these beautiful aerial shots. See, like I'm doing right now, just a slow, high side pan. Like, I feel like this levels up the whole camera game for those of us on console. Boom. See? Awesome, Noodle. Well, hey, you're number one today, obviously. Snicker, I think you can do number one next time. Cappy, you're number one in my heart. Let's all head over to Tango's premiere, yeah? I appreciate everybody stopping by. I didn't know if anybody would be here, but it was great to see you guys. Really fun. Yeah, Cappy, I'm with you too. I'm just starting to kind of level up on some of this as well, and you know, we all have to be clever and put our heads together, right? And come up with these, you know, just it's ingenuity, right? Come up with these innovations to get done what we need to get done. Anyways, thank you, everybody. We will do better next time. Have a great day, and I'll see you over in Tango's stream or premiere.